very tight for this one.
I think he might have been saying to Leo there, could you clean the white, please? Of course, Leo would have probably reneged on that request. It wasn't a request. Of course, fractions of millimetres make all the difference in this type of situation. The difficulty with this is he's got to bend the cue ball. How does he get the cue ball? There's got to be dead weight to play for the black. Oh, he's played it with pace and check. Brilliant shot. Oh, and positionally, that was exceptional. And he did play it, as I say, with check side. See the cue ball just straighten up off the cushion. Not crundles or check side, but there was a wee bit on it.
Well, this time it doesn't look good. But as you said, you just didn't quite see this decider, considering the way the match has gone, being resolved with someone getting in, making 80. Didn't look that sort of frame, that sort of match. To just take a moment to accept that nothing's on and look for a good safety, not rush it. Can't afford to hand the initiative back to Higgins.
Just wonder if he can possibly push the red safe. No, he couldn't manage it.
Kyren Wilson, 25.
He's did the right thing though, at least he's played a good safety. A couple of frames ago he ran out of position, a little stunned pink and landed on top of a red and tried to drop in behind green and balk and underhit it and put himself in a world of hurt this time. And the right thing. He's got the upper hand, 25, handy lead, okay, yeah, the red's in the open.
Just seemed like a bad contact, and it could be costly for Higgins. White just died.
Yeah, it was certainly heavy contact, but I don't think the cue ball was ever close to making it below the black spot. I don't think there. Anyway, big chance now. The way these reds are, Kyren. Under normal circumstances, expect them to win the frame at this visit, but there is a match on the line and a place in the semi-final of the Grand Prix.
Eight. Nine.
Well, all those reds out in the open, this is a golden chance for Wilson to wrap this up.
His
nickname is the Warrior, and He certainly had to battle through this tournament. Could easily have lost yesterday. That got so nervy at the end
16.
against Judd Trump.
$23. $24.
There's been so many close matches this week. 10th decider. Of course, his third. Doesn't get any easier with Neil Robertson waiting, but that doesn't matter. He wants to be there tomorrow night to have the chance to take him on.
$31.
Yeah, he's just slightly lost his way here, put himself under a bit of pressure.
$32.
Good pot, that. I think when he first kissed the red, Kyren would have been thinking this is a good kiss, but the yellow's covered it, obviously. Still work to do then. Needs a big bounce. He's on it in a fashion, but far from easy.
37.
If John Higgins were to go on and lose this, it'd be quite a painful loss, I would imagine. Lost a decider last week to Robbie Williams over in Berlin, 5-4. There's a difference, 62. So red and a decent size value colour needed. The week before that, John 4-2 up, and he lost out in Austria.
Well, this is a huge shot now. And it's not there. It's not there, so there's enough on here.
37.
Slightly overcut it. 62 in front. A possible 75 still on. I guess you could say Wilson a little fortunate to hamper Higgins. With that green. See him lining up this one. Again, it just fails to drop.
Yeah, it's twice, isn't it? There's many shots. So close to actually the winning shot. John, his hopes hanging by a thread. Well, it was a huge bounce again off that side cushion. May have actually done John a favour.
And Wilson knows as well as anyone that John Higgins is one of the best there's ever been at making the winning clearance in exactly this sort of situation. The Reds are now all in the open. So, although he's 62 in front, by no means a certainty to come through this match. That man is waiting.
Yeah, and I think those clearances that he's produced down the years, some of them have been made regardless of how well or how badly he's been playing. It doesn't really matter, because when he does get the chance, he sometimes he seems to be able to flick the switch and be able to do it. That's what the greats do. Kyren knows that. I think he's desperately looking to try and put a red safe. Yes, he's got the chance of playing the pot to right middle, but he'd love to get something safe, but it's not easy. Far corner it is.
A third red jaws and stays out, but this time he's left a chance. Going for broke, going for the match. Again, it just fails to drop. So it's over to John Higgins then to try and do what he's done so many times before, and that's clear up and win.
Thank you. 1. Again? Yeah. Four. Five.
I think they'll be pleased to see the back of this table. Obviously, the next match will be on the main table. It's been bouncing and sliding and just not been conditions I don't think they're confident in. So he's on the blue now to the yellow pocket. Just a little hampered. Great shot, though. I was at the Championship League last month, and John Higgins had to win his last match, and Mark Williams couldn't make the playoffs in the group. And he got in the decider, Higgins, and Williams put his coat on and left. He said he won't miss, and he didn't miss.
$11.
And before that red then, he was 52 behind. Let's say 21 off the 3 reds. Would be 31 behind. Oh, it's gone wrong again. He's overscrewed it. He's going to have to go. in and out of bulk off this thread to left middle.
70.
Just trying to do the arithmetic there. 21 off the 3 reds, he'd be 31 behind with the last red, so red-brown would be enough. That remains to be seen. Nope.
For Higgins, 17.
So, Kyren Wilson just needs the red. On this occasion, Higgins hasn't cleared up. Things just started to go wrong pretty quickly there.
1.
As it stands, though, it's only 1 snooker needed. He didn't get on pink or black as intended, so who knows, there may be a twist coming. It's been that sort of match. Nothing's come easy. But if he can pot this, then surely he's into the semi-finals. Every credit. Saying that, he snookered himself. Wow. Well,
7.
3 snookers needed. He's already in one. 6 points, though, were valuable there, but again, it just underlines the sort of afternoon it's been.
Kyren Wilson, 7.
Well, Higgins missed his chance to clear up, but he can still inflict some pain here. Well, if Higgins can pot red with big colour, the black, then it's more dangerous for Wilson with just 1 red on. There's the difference. So it's 3 snookers required at the moment, but always with a red on, the chance of the free ball.
One.
Well, this has got to go in. Simple as that. this black. If it doesn't, he's 51 behind with 35 on, and it's time to shake hands. So this black has to go in for Higgins to stand any chance in this match. And now there's a slight danger for Wilson, just one red on. And although he needs 3 snookers, if he got a free ball, then he could still win. Because it's effectively a chance to get 12 points.
Kyren Higgins, 8.
Just let the referee have a look. He's got him. He's got him. Now, the key thing here is do not leave a free ball. Because if he does, Higgins will be able to win. Nailed in behind that black. That's where, of course, Kyren was after potting that pink. That's where this kind of started. Repeat, do not leave a free ball. Well, it's not going to be one, but he has given away 4 points. So now Higgins 40 behind with 35 on. And I tell you what, if he gets another one, then it is time for a bit of anxiety for Kyren Wilson. Well, this is dangerous. If he comes in behind the black, the red's by the brown. That free ball, a possibility. He's putting him through it. John Higgins doing what he does, making it hard for people. Look at that. That's what you call a snooker. Good hit. I think if Wilson does end up winning the title on Sunday, no one can deny that he's earned it. Thought yesterday was nervy. Here we are 24 hours on, and he's involved in another tense decider. Higgins still needs 2 snookers. Didn't want the red in, doesn't want to leave it on either. Might be in one himself. Gives Wilson a chance to now take control of the frame again. He'd love this to go in. He'd love this to go in. He'd also love Higgins to pot it, because then it becomes a taller order for John Higgins.
One.
So the fact the red's off the table, maybe Wilson can just breathe a little easier, particularly as Higgins is on a low colour as well. If he pots the blue, he's 34 behind, so it's 2 on the yellow. Brown, it's 2 on the yellow to tie. There it is, 2 4-point snookers to tie. .33-minute frame.
John Higgins, 5.
Well, that yellow could have been over the pocket, but it's not.
Two. John Higgins, 2.
More pain being inflicted on Kyren Wilson in behind the brown now. If he misses this, then Higgins would need 1 to tie. guess the option then would be there to pot green and brown. It's one to win on the blue. Well, he's had a good think about this. He's over a minute thinking about the shot.
Foul.
So,
John Higgins, 4.
29 in it, 25 on. Higgins can't pot this green, but if he got the chance to at some point, may pot the green and brown and play for one on the blue. That's an option, because it'd be one to win on the blue. At the moment, he needs one to tie. But the main thing is he's got himself right back into this. Remember, at one stage he needed 3 snookers, now he needs 1 to tie. Yeah, because they're over on table 2, which is the last match to be played on there. Tonight we start the semis on 1, but this time Higgins didn't get the snooker. It's a snooker. Yeah, it's a snooker, all right. A little nod of the head from Wilson, confirming it. Going to be the swerve. Don't miss cue. Had no real angle to get near the brown, but he has potted the green. As I say, if he pots the brown, then he needs 1 snooker to win on the blue rather than tie.
John Higgins, 3.
It's pretty relentless, isn't it, from Higgins? That's the idea. Wilson rather sheepishly walking back to the table. There's room around the back of the brown as well. There's the frame time, 40 minutes. Well, he's hit it, but the danger's not passed. 19 minutes since Kyren Wilson spotted a ball. This looks good. He's just going to run on a bit. So not a snooker. Still one snooker needed to tie for Higgins. This could yet be a respot. This is a real game of cat and mouse. Wilson just desperate to pot something so that it's over. Higgins putting him through all sorts, playing for these snookers. You've got two. Now then, a chance to pot this. And if he does, he'll be 30 in front. So Higgins will need 3 on the blue. He prepares himself for this brown. And in it goes. And he pops out his cheeks in relief. Wilson's never been ahead in terms of frames, but surely he's done enough now. And then Kyren Wilson then survives a third straight deciding frame finish. You thought yesterday was dramatic against Judd Trump. My word, John Higgins put him under all sorts, but it is Kyren Wilson who'll play Neil Robertson in the semis. He's beaten Higgins finally, 5-4.